No problem. كيف حال? How are you? Okay, mashallah. You Somali? Huh?
It doesn't matter where I'm from.
Of course it matters because, of course it does.
Why does it matter?
Because Allah says, you should know this as well, it's for ta'aruf, so we may know one another. Do you understand? Allah says in the Quran that you should know as well, yeah? Inna khalaqna, we created you from a single pair of male and female into nations and tribes that you may know one another. But this doesn't make me better than you or me, you better than me. It's a inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. But the best and most honorable amongst you are those who are God pious or God fearing. So what happened to you? What happened? You stopped believing?
No, because I read the book, I educated myself.
Which education?
The book.
No, you educated yourself by reading the book?
Ignorance without
What's
knowledge.
your name?
Ignorance without knowledge.
Hamza.
Ignorance without knowledge creates belief.
Okay, so what is this knowledge you have?
Knowledge without ignorance creates knowledgeable people who then make a better choice. By having an informed understanding of something, you can make an informed consent to something. In predominance, Muslims have no such thing.
Are you atheist
now?
Are you atheist or?
Let me finish. So therefore, Muslims make a choice in ignorance. If you ask the entire population of Islamic people around the entire world, have you read the Quran? 80% of them will say to you, Inshallah, one day I will read this book that I'm supposed to read. So that means they're choosing in ignorance.
Have you finished?
Ignorance.
Have you finished?
So that's why I chose not to be ignorant, and I chose a better path, not to believe that.
What is the path that you chose?
Seeking the truth.
Is it atheism? What is it? Are you Jack in the Box, Christian?
That's just a bunch of words to identify.
So how am I supposed to know what your path of enlightenment is?
I'm seeking truth.
But what is that? Is it atheism?
Any truth. The truth is the truth.
Okay, the truth is it. So what is it that you've come to? If you come to the understanding that this is not true.
God doesn't exist. God doesn't exist.
Okay, is this what you believe in? That God doesn't exist?
I have no belief. Belief is the lack of knowing.
Huh? Belief is the lack of knowledge. That's acknowledged. That's agnostic. Just for someone who's knowledgeable, you should know that's agnostic. That's agnostic. That's the definition of agnostic. Yeah. Let's take it tone down. If you believe you know more, no, you know I don't mind you shouting. I don't mind you shouting. But we have to have conversation. What does agnostic mean? What is agnostic? But I'm nice guy. I'm nice guy. I'm nice guy, isn't I? I don't berate you. If you don't know, you don't know. No, I don't mind that. But I'm saying what is agnostic? What does agnostic has mean? What is? No. What is? I need to know who I'm talking to engage. Do you understand? If you believe that you found, I'm telling you, if you believe that you found the path of enlightenment, then likewise you should share this path of enlightenment. You said all of us as Muslims are ignorant that we do not know. 80% of them, yeah? That's a massive amount.
Ignorant doesn't mean
that's
that.
fine. That's fine. But enlightenment, yeah, it means something good. It means that you do know. So this is why I'm trying to understand what is it you have with this knowledge that makes you know and that I don't know. The simple question. Is it that your worldview is atheism? Is it agnosticism? Is it Christianity? Because I need to engage with you, Has. Do you understand?
Because you have to choose that. You have to find a pot to put me in.
Well, you called me Muslim, didn't you?
No, you chose.
How do you know I'm a Muslim? Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you said,
I never said that.
You
I could be agnostic.
Oh, so you're speaking.
I'm in Speaker's Corner.
Preaching as an
I am a Muslim. I'm not Jack in the Box. I am. But I'm not Jack in the Box. I don't hide. No, you did before you started the conversation. Christians say Assalamu alaikum. Did you not say wa alaikum salam? Did you as not say wa alaikum salam? You know what I mean? You as a non-Muslim said wa alaikum salam.
I don't say that.
You didn't say wa alaikum salam.
I say it by respect.
Exactly. That's fine enough. It doesn't make you Muslim. There are many. So that argument it failed. So again, why is it that you don't want to? Okay, but why do you want to be a Jack in the Box?
No, you're putting me in a box. That to identify me so that you could choose an argument.
To engage with you.
Argument.
No, to engage. Of course I can't argue with someone who I don't know. If I have a Christian with me, I need to know what his worldview is. Do you get it, Has? If he is an Eastern, or listen. If he is an Eastern, it's a dialogue. If it's an Eastern Orthodox, Western Orthodox, or Catholic or Protestant, I need to represent their position correctly in order to engage with it and critique it. Likewise, if I ask you, it shouldn't be laborious for you to tell me that you're atheist, so be it. Do you understand? I'm a Muslim. What are you?
A truth seeker.
Very ambiguous. Would you like to elaborate?
I believe that we should evaluate all knowledge
Okay.
to have an understanding when something is either truthful or not truthful, and then find and extract materials that correlate to whether or not whatever has been taught to you, given to you, indoctrinated, or provided to you is actually the truth.
Okay,
Of the
how
knowledge
did
that
we
you're
as
supposed to
human
understand.
beings, can you tell me through this spectacular knowledge?
Questions that are beyond me, right? It's gonna be
No, that's fine, that's fine. If you can say I don't know. I'm not one of those people that berate if you don't know. We have to have an honest one. First of all, as a Muslim, I will remain humble. I won't say that I am knowledgeable and I'm on this path. Do you understand? I think this is just pretentious, to be honest. Yeah, there's only a limited amount of books we can read in the first place. But if you say that these Muslims are ignorant, 80% hear me, are ignorant, and then you take the higher moral ground. So I would like to understand how you came to that position, and this is where we're going to be parsimonious and examine your view as well as mine. So my question is, how did we as humans, from your knowledge and worldview, exist or creation without a creator? This is a prime question.
That's a very difficult question to answer, of course. I wouldn't know.
It's a difficult question. But how do you then exclude God?
Because
This is your
just
first
because
admission.
something exists doesn't mean something else must have existed to make that something.
Have you ever seen in your perceivable universe, yeah? Because how do you discern things? How do you as a human, except through your perceptions, your eyesight, your hearing, this and that, how do you perceive things, except with these? Every single thing around you that is a creation came from a creator. This is what you have as visual evidence. Now I'm asking you, if something from your worldview, which is about knowledge and truth seeking, how did something come from nothing? Very simple question. We should be able to get past this one quickly so we can go into other things like abiogenesis, or how the reproduction happened, or you know how unicellular thing became multicellular. I want to go. So this is the first question I want to, and how information in DNA, how information in these things come. I want us to really get into these knowledgeable questions, but we have to first start of how creation started. Mr. Knowledgeable.
Brother, it's difficult to answer.
It's difficult.
Answer, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because your book gives you a simplicity of answers by saying clot, blood, and all of these things. You think that completely explains
No.
how everything is
Logically,
created.
I'm asking you logically.
But in every book you look at, they all give you fragmented.
So are you happy
understanding
to
of
say
things.
you don't know?
I said that 3 times already.
Yeah, I know. So
But I'm just-
the point
you
is,
asked me three
the point
times,
is,
I'm answering
no. You know, the point is, yeah, from all the evidence we have visually, perceptively, everything we see, everything we know, logically, creation requires a creator. You do not believe, no? It's not,
yeah.
not logic, yeah.
logic.
So you've chosen to choose, yeah. So you've chosen not to use logic in this one instance, right? According to your own.
Atoms, quantum fields,
Okay.
don't require a creator for something to exist.
Of course it is. What is
Where
quantum?
does the air come from?
With
How's the
air is
air
not. What do you mean
created?
air?
How's the air created?
It depends. The
Definition.
air is okay. So air. We believe it's a creation, isn't it?
So
But
you're gonna call
if
it God, right?
we
You
can
say
do,
God
no problem.
created.
We can do.
So you simplify things. that
No,
you
no,
don't
no, I never
understand
said
by
I simplify.
equating it
No,
to
no.
God.
Although
So
we
you
don't-
therefore will never find the truth, because your way of finding the truth is always say, okay, because I don't understand it, God must have created it.
So
And
would
that's
you
the
like
end
me
of the story.
to? Would you allow me to join us? No. But this would be dishonest to try to reduce the Muslim's position that complexity can only be solved by answering is saying God had done it. We had the greatest, as you should know, philosophers. We had the greatest scientists. We are the ones that created algorithms and algebra and all of these things which describe the natural world. We did not dismiss it. So again, this is extremely unuseful reductionist view that Islam simply says all of this complexity just comes from the Creator. No, we believe it comes through the Creator, but we also look at the mechanisms of how it became that. So we looked at natural law. You see, all of these doctors in Islam had done this, and we don't dismiss it, and you know this.
No, but that-
So,
that's
but
not-
you reduced it very simply.
Of course, because you're equating.
But
something-
you accuse me of making it simple.
No.
So who created the universe?
No, but therefore, you cannot explain who created the universe
I-
with scientific
I-
understanding based upon the Quran.
You don't need
Because the
scientific
Quran-
understanding. You cannot use scientific understanding. Can I go to fishing with a dog leash?
Yeah, but your Quran
you understand
is
that?
your God's words. So
Let me ask you.
therefore, in your Quran,
Yeah.
it should have explained to you all the magnificence
Yeah.
of creation
Yeah.
in a scientific, in a metaphysical, in a
Let
physical,
me ask you.
and all of those
Yeah.
elements. But
Has-
it does not explain.
maybe-
it doesn't
sorry.
explain that to you because your God is not present in that book.
Okay.
It's a man creation. So therefore,
Maybe Has, yeah. It's Has. You said your name is Has. Hey, am I saying it right? So now the problem is you're asking to go fishing with a dog leash. I hope you understand what I mean by that. Yeah, you're saying how can we explain the universe using science? This is what you say, the creation of the universe. No, because as a scientist, you should know all laws of science breaks down at the initial Big Bang. All laws of science. We know that this is, no it's not, no it's not. Nature, what's beyond nature? What's outside the universe? Is it nature? Is it nature? Outside the universe, is it nature?
How can I know what's outside
Okay,
the universe?
if I say what's around the corner, I know this one point. If I say nature is a product of the universe, do you understand? It's nature we live exists within the universe. Do you understand? It's a product of the universe.
You don't know what the universe
No,
is.
everything beyond the universe is supernatural. No.
Have you been outside of this world?
No.
So
This
therefore,
would
how
have
can you say that?
because it's like me saying what's around the corner and you say more corner. Do you understand?
but
It's a non-scale. Nature is a product of no, it's
Within
not.
that existence. You
No,
cannot explain
no,
something
no.
outside of the
No,
existence
no.
by saying because I exist here, so therefore everything must be the same there.
No, you are
cannot
saying
say
this.
that.
If
You're saying so. No, but he's saying the universe.
Anyway, I haven't been able to push this argument much further than the first question because you argued that you are knowledgeable and that you're seeking truth.
I gave you knowledgeable.
No, you haven't. The first question, I haven't even got into AB genesis. One second, I haven't even got into AB genesis, the reproductive system, how we got language. No, no. You said you're a truth seeker. I'm more than happy to discuss this, and our scholars have. Yeah, and we have. So you're the one that came in a way that suggested that you had the truth. I said I'm humble, and I'm happy for you to say, yeah, that's fine. But you said 80% of Muslims don't know nothing, more or less, and you're really beating down on Muslims. So I expect when someone comes in that has, yeah, I guarantee you could do that with all atheists. Yes or no? Yes, no. Can we? Yeah, I need to pray. Anyway, you could do this in honesty with all people. Do you understand, Has? Do you understand? Unfortunately, we haven't got this conversation past the ground yet. I was hoping to do so, but ultimately, you're left with the fundamental question: how did something come from nothing? And then afterwards, you have to explain, since you believe in scientism, which is the dogmatic understanding, all things. You say, how can science prove? How can we prove by science? Oh, but what is scientism? Do you know?
To see it as a cult.
No. No, that's not what scientism is. Scientism is the dogmatic understanding that all things can be explained by science. And one of the axioms of science, yeah, or the presuppositions, is that we base it on logic and mathematics. Do you understand? Do you understand? So there's something, the effect. No. Listen to what I'm saying. So listen, I need you to track what I'm saying. Yeah, the cause is always greater than the effect. So if the cause of science is logic and mathematics, then you cannot be expected to use science to be explaining the universe that you are in. Yeah? Anyway, take care. Let me go pray, mate.
Do you know who this belongs to?
No, I'll just leave it here.
Are you coming back or are we done?
No, we're done.